Joel Miller, and this water is from the White River, very close to where I live and where I run every day.
Hey, my name is Sue Bessemer, and I brought the water from Eagle Creek in Zionsville because that's where I live and that's meaningful to me.
I'm Bev Evans, and the water I brought today symbolizes for me the tears I have shed lately because of the deaths of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, to mention just a couple. But it gives me hope because I'm going to get really active in social justice from here on out, much more than I have been. And
Diane O'Brien. The water's from my cat Simon's water dish, and I brought it because he's been my best friend through the pandemic. He's a rescue stray cat, but I guess on my lap and purrs, and he's a real, like I say, my best friend.
Nancy Bainey. This water comes from the Wetlands Pond behind our house in Fort Harrison State Park, and it's very important to me because it's my backyard essentially, and the nature, being right there with it, is so calming and important to me.
Literally gives me all the hydration I need to survive, so that's pretty important. It's artificial hydration, but it's hydration nonetheless.
My water represents the flavor of life. It gives me flavor. It's normally the sparkling water, and helps me feel better hydration-wise, and hopefully.
Well, it's from the fridge. From the fridge, but it's my house, so it means everything to me.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Judy Murphy, and I live on a small lake called Spirit Lake. So I dip the water out of the lake, weeds and all.
This is Jerry Hoover, and the water I poured in was from Fall Creek. And Fall Creek has been important to me, especially in the last 7 years. When I moved to the northeast side, because there's two walking paths that I go that are right along with Fall Creek. The Indianapolis Parks Department has a Fall Creek Greenway that's not too far from the church.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Farr, and I brought some water from my new home, new life, new start, and I was motivated because I want to join with others to create a nice energy.
This is Richard Atwater.
Teresa Quay and Annalise Kinslow.
And we brought water physically from our kitchen sink, but spiritually from Lake George, New York.
Hi, this is Indra Frank. I brought water from my rain barrel, and it's special to me just in the sense that that barrel is a way that I get to collect rainwater to water my plants with.
I'm Danny, and I have brought representing the water from the spring bank of Lake George, Indiana, where my family visited for 5 generations till the early 80s. I haven't been back, so I thought I would represent that lovely water.
My name is Carol Miller. I live in a condo neighborhood. Each of the homes surrounds a very small lake. And to be able to sit on my back porch and look out on the water, people have boats, they go by, we wave. I feel a real connect with nature and with people during this confinement time with the pandemic. So it's been a lifesaver.
Barbara Crawl. I brought water from home, but it's symbolic water from Lake Michigan, where I grew up near Lake Michigan, and my parents' ashes are both scattered in Lake Michigan. I'm hoping to become more active and want to come back to All Souls and get involved in the music program again.
We're the Ellsmore family, Jay, Liz, Colin, and Arthur. Our water comes from the pond in our neighborhood where we do our daily walks.
This is water from Green Hills in Nashville, Tennessee, where I'm living with my daughter, taking care of her baby. And so, my name is Janet Spencer.
Hi, I'm Nasreen. This is not Indonesian ocean water, but it's to commemorate ocean water from all of the Indonesian beaches and rivers I grew up swimming in. As an immigrant, no matter how long you're in a new place, you always miss home. What's a water that's special to you?
The water that is special to me, I said that is in my big pool in the backyard.
Hi, I'm Fern Page, and the water I brought this morning is from my home. I love my home, and I thought what better way to celebrate a water communion than from someplace I love.
Ollie Howe.
Barb Howe.
Yeah, we brought water from Wilmington, North Carolina from Hurricane Isaias, which we happened to be present for. There's a lot story there, and anybody asks, we'll tell.
We're very grateful for safety for everybody there.
Cindy Cook. I brought my water from my waterfall off my deck, which is one of my favorite places. I've lived in my house for 40 years, and this area has always had some water. Years ago, a little pool for kids and grandkids, and now it's transformed into a waterfall, and that's very significant to me. So,
Crystal Francis. My water's from a pot on my stove where we made corn on the cob, and I brought it because one, it's got a fragrance to it, and two, it seems like as part of what we ate as a family, and it was part of, corn that grew here in Indiana. It just felt like the right kind of message.
Okay, I gave water from Rome, and it's water that was blessed by the Lord.
My water was from Utqiagvik, Alaska, on the Arctic Circle, where we went, and natives have a village there that's still whaling, and saw climate change up close.
Tell your names.
Bruce and Cece Russell James.
Hi, I'm LANA Anderson. My water is from my house, but my house has a well, so it's on an aquifer. So that's why I brought that water, because the aquifers are a lot more than just coming out of a pipe. It's underground, a lake.
So I'm Jennifer.
Julia. Can you say your name? And our dog Juniper.
And we brought our water from the pond by our house because it's in our new neighborhood, and we've been exploring our neighborhood all summer.
Hi, I'm Kevin, and my wife Bonnie's not here right now, but we're members, and we have a couple of grandchildren in the church school. The water came from our rain barrel, which right now is pretty much empty because we haven't had any rain in Pendleton for the last couple of weeks. It's been extremely dry, and a little bit of well water that's in there too. So it comes from our home, and it's water that is unique to our location. So that's why we brought it.
Okay, this is Milton. I brought my water from Lake Schaefer. It reminds me of going up there every summer with my grandchildren. Just the three of us.
I'm Diane Kennedy. My water is from Fall Creek, and it's because that's where the journey begins.
This is Kathy Tanner. I brought some water symbolically from Lake Michigan because as my children were growing up and we lived in southwestern Michigan, we spent many weekends exploring and enjoying Lake Michigan.
Okay, I'm Pat Fisher, and I live with Phil Soper, my partner, in a 91-year-old house not far from here. And it has a reciprocating well, the original well for the house. We have a different water system now, but the well still works. So I brought water from that well because our home is a real source of mutual comfort for us, something we've worked on together and that means a lot to us, and especially over the last several months.
Hi, I'm Gail Henry. I'm a member here.
I'm Bill McCrae, Gail's husband, and I'm a member of St. Thomas Aquinas Church.
The water comes from, I collect water, and I had some from a family vacation we took probably 20 years ago,
in Kentucky on Dale Hollow Lake, where we would go on a houseboat with my brother and his family and our son. And the other half of it was from our bathroom in our apartment because we just moved in June.
Hi, it's Susie Offen. I brought water from home, but it's supposed to represent water from Niagara Falls. It's one of my favorite places to visit.
It's Babette Miller, and my water is from my dog's bowls because my dogs are extremely special, especially during this COVID time.
It's from home in a bicycle water bottle that keeps us healthy and alive so we can ride our bikes for exercise.
We're the Cannons, and our water is from a rain barrel in our yard, and it is pure rainwater, and we use it to sustain our garden.
Gathered people, gathered stories, gathered water, gathered lives. We are many people, having brought our water here together, each of us beautiful in our own ways. And we are one. And our survival on this planet depends upon our caring for that unity, for that web of life that connects every living being. We bless each other when we gather. We are blessed by the water that we gather. All of this, the water this water represents flowing through us and all living beings on this earth. Let us commit ourselves to lives that will, in some way, move this world toward love and toward service. We give thanks for our gathering. We give thanks for the life and the water that sustains us. So be it.